operation on the topic array. Okay, so these are the few basic questions that I have written on the chart, and one by one we will solve it. Okay, so the question is who has scored less than 35. Here I have clearly mentioned that marks less than 35. Then you have to tell or learn the number of those students who have scored marks less than 35 and roll number of index those there's marks of multiple so you can see here less than 35, but you have to return its roll number. And what is the roll number for this student? It's index number, right? So indexing, as you know, indexing starts from 0, 0, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so you have to return its roll number, and its roll number is its index number. So you have to return a 2. It means roll number 2 has scored less than 35. You have to print this, or you can simplify print 2 only. Okay, so let's see how we will do this question. Okay, so we have to simply write our code, like firstly we have to make a class. So public class marks, so let's name it marks, and public static void main. You have to put here string arguments and all. Okay, then it is the main part. Okay, so firstly we have to take a array where multiple students roll number has already stored. It means it is already given. So you can simply create an array, int array, then braces. You can directly initialize the element like 20, 40, 90, 66, 7. Okay, this is called literal initialization. If you directly declaring and as well as initialize the elements, okay, this is called a literal way to initialize the element. Okay, so what we have to do now, firstly we have to find the roll number of those students who has scored less than 35. So we have to traverse on all the marks so that I can get how many students has scored less than 35. Okay, it means we have to go from index number 0 to 1, 2, 3 and 4th, so that I can check each and individual score. Okay, so for this it would be needed me to length of this array so that I can traverse till the end of this array. Okay, so for that I am going to store its size, and you know that how we can find size of this array. You have to write simply array dot length. Okay, Now you would be able to know what is the length of this array, and the length would be 1 2 3 4 5. And because indexing starts from 0, so we would not go up to 5, we will traverse less than 5, and if we do it, we would able to reach at index number 4. Okay, I mean element number 5. So just simply, and here we can apply a loop, for loop, like int I starts from 0, and I already told you you have to go less than an I plus plus. So by doing this, I have entered into this loop. Now here I have to check, is there any student who has scored less than 35 or not. So you have to apply here one more condition, right? So you have to write here, if how we will get to the each and individual element one by one. So you have to write array of ith element. We are writing here I so that we can go through or traverse on each and every element, right? Is element less than 35 or not? Okay, so when it will reach at index number 0, so this condition would hit, right? And you have to print its index number. So when 20 will reach here, okay, then it will go under this loop. Okay, so if it goes under this loop, so you have to print s out system dot out dot println. Okay, and what we have to print, its index number, because array of index number, this array of index number I is less than 5. So what we have to return, index. So just simply write here I. Okay, so by doing this, you would be able to find the marks of those students who has scored less than 35. Okay, if you some words, so that you will be able to, or I mean we can say that if there is one new person who is seeing your code, and how he would, what are you finding right now. So you can simply write here anything into double inverted commas, because you have to get those things directly on the computer screen, right? So roll number, tab and plus print I, then you have to print again that thing, the words going to print as, put that in and for extra, yes, I can say that from this array, from this code, you have with the help. And then I mean and okay, it would be closing, then I would be increasing it. Okay, reached at the last index, and the again condition will hit here because 7 is less than 35, and it will again comes under this loop, and again printing this thing. Yeah. So that we can write the updated value. So you're seeing here, and we are clearly seeing here the number 0 and 4th has scored less than 35. What in case of multiple element? That's why I have written here I. Okay, so there's no any rocket science here, and again again it is going to print again. Sorry, next number I have updated. Okay, so this was all about the student who has scored marks less than 35, and there's what few more certain example that I have written on the board, so let's elaborate it. Okay, let's understand same you to affect your code. Okay, some and yeah, some I think it's quieting. Yeah. Okay, simply I'm going to here write here sum. Okay, again we have to do same thing. We have to find sum and product of element, right? It means you have to go, we have to traverse on each element, right? Element before moving ahead. Done. Okay. I'm going to you suppose let's understand with very basic example in your real life. Suppose someone said you that you have to go into this room, and you have to collect those all the toys that is kept into this room. So what will you do? You will take some container and get into this room, and you will collect all the toys into your into container, and then you will come out, then you will give me this is all the toys that I have found into this room. Okay, in the same way I have here initially we will enter this real life example also, right? So initially when you will enter into any room and you have container, like if you're going to collect those apples, so you will take simple to collect all the apples from that room. Okay, so when you will enter into the room, there would be nothing in your tokery. Okay, so that's why it means there's nothing in some, and then I have not going to take. Okay, I have taken, and this is the loop and this is the length, and we have to traverse till the last. That's why I have applied this loop, and then we entered into this loop because we are going to add each element. So we have to delete this if condition. Okay, and what we have to do, because here sum, and now I have entered into this loop, then I have to print a sum plus ARR of I. Why? Let's understand this. There was nothing in sum. Okay, there is nothing in sum, it means 0. Then this term, okay, this term will give you the each element one by one. So initially it is 0, so 0, it means index number 0, it will give you 20, and these all the value you are updating in same container sum. So you have put value, I mean 20 in sum, so it will update the value here 20. Okay, then again you will write code sum plus array. Okay, sum plus element. So again what would be here, and because you have updated value 20, so it will come here 20, then next value 40, it would be 60, and you are updating this value in some container. Okay, so it would be 60, here it would be 60, and again you will enter here, and here would be 60 plus 90, it would be 190, and this is updating, it means 190, again 190, here it will come again 119 plus 66, it will come to 56. Okay, again it will 256 update, and it will come and add new element 7, it means add 7, it is about 265. Okay, so by this loop and this is the last sum of I mean it is the sum of all the elements in array, and again this is going to update you here, so it will update to 65 here. Okay, okay, and you will reach here, I mean 0 1 2 3 4. Okay, 4, and I will increment by 1, it will go up to 5, and you can say here your loop is just till index number 4. So your loop will break whenever it will increase the value by 1, and it will be 5. So this loop would be break, and once your all the traverse is ended, okay, you have to return what you have collected from that loop. So you already updated the value or sum in your container sum. So just simply you have to print here sout means system.out.println. This is the thing which help you to print the output on computer screen or laptop screen. Okay, so you can simply write here sum, and I already told you that the thing that you have to print from this code, you do not need it to write into double inverted comma. You have to write it without any comma marks and all. And if you want to add something with it, you have to put in double braces, then plus icon, then add it like this. If you will write here sum, so you can say here sum of this array is plus this. It will print sum of this array is 265. So this is all the format that you are going to repeat throughout the arrays problem. Okay, so let's understand product. Okay, so product means like this person who's connecting person with him, like I am. So I am added in my group two more person, like Rohit and Rohan with me. Okay, and then again Rohit and Rohan add some people, like this is multiplying. Okay, I'm added a person and he is another person, like it's kind of a group that you are going to format. So in the same way here, okay, so simply let's understand with this question product with a real life example. Suppose you have entered into a what was the example, into a room, and you have to collect those all the apples or those all the things that you are ordered to collect. Okay, so you will enter with your container, like if you're going to grab apples, you will enter into the room with a simple container tokery. If you are going to collect some utensils, you will enter with a jar, so that you can put utensils in a jar. Suppose you are going to collect I mean, we can say that what is the thing here, like copy. If you're going to collect here copy, so you will enter into this room with your container bag, because this is container, right? In the same thing that we were doing sum, and here's different thing product, because initially in sum was nothing and into 40 it would be 0, so all the elements would be 0, but you don't have to this biggest mistake. Okay, you have to to and PRO PROD. I'm not written your complete name, and you're going to put here 1 because when you start multiply, it starts from 0 to 1 to the 4 to the 6. After that, it starts from x1. And here will be 1 and 20. 20 was the 20, and we will so it will be 20. And next time, what would be value of product? It would be 20, and you will enter 4 to the 800. It will return you 800, and again you are going to update this value into product. You have a product of all the elements which is in array. This loop will break, and you have to print what you have collected from this loop, I mean from this array. So you have to simply print product, and you can change here product of this array is that bala bala bala. Okay, so here's the next, find the x element. Well, it's similar to and I'm going to apply a condition here. This is the code for traversing till the end of element. The last element, okay, from starting. So what we have to do now? Find the x element. Suppose you have already a value like find this target value 40. That you let you go to and to the target, so that I can compare it with all if target ARR of if these elements matches only, then you have to return this out, and this will write here what you can say. You can return true or false. So as what you can see here, yes, yes, is there no. This loop start from equal to 40. I have written here double equal. Simply if you write single sign of equal, it means you are updating, you are putting this value into this thing, like integer a equal to 40. It means you are putting this value into this. And if I said a double equal to 40, it means you are comparing this element to this. I'm emphasizing the word, you have to mark it, right? A double equal to 40. Okay, so I am comparing this target from each element. That's why I have written array of I, and I would be increment by 1. So by one step I would be able to traverse it at all the elements, when because it will not match and it will come to 14. So here it would be already value of target is already 40, because we are not updating any value in target, so that it would be 44 41, while your code would be indent and equal to 40. You will say here is 40 equal to 40. It means you are using double equal. It means it will compare this element to this. Is it equal? Yes, it's equal. Then if this condition would hit, you would be able to enter into this code, into this loop of if. So if you find your brother into Rohan's home, you will just simply say yes, he is here. Okay, in the same way you have to return yes, element is found. Okay, so just simply you can break here. Once you find your brother, then get back from that Rohan's home. That's why I have written here break. And if you will write here break, so after that, after this loop, it will break this loop of if. Okay, and once it would break, okay, yeah, you have to check it if it is present, the loop or the condition will hit yes, you have to return yes it is found and break and return back and check again is there any more elements or found into this array or not. Just simply do this and you would be able to find your expected output. So we have few more minutes time to discuss the thing. So I'm going to take this example, find maximum, second maximum and third maximum. Okay, so this code is going to take a little bit more space, so let's write it in because we have solved this question, that's why I'm erasing this. Sorry. And here I'm finding first max, second, third max. Okay. So suppose that you have given this array 5, 20, 10, 7, 9 and someone said that you have to find the greatest element. Greatest means largest element into this array, biggest element in this array. So you will say here, sir, brother, here's the 20, which is the first maximum number, or this is the value who is the maximum among this all the array. Got it? Okay, no problem. Suppose there's one more 20, so there will be no change because these 20s are equal or same, so you have to return only this 20 is the maximum. Like here you put 7. Okay. And again someone's come to you and said that you have to find second maximum. Okay, you have find first maximum, then you tell me who is the next one, who is greatest among this array. Then you again traverse into this all the element and compare this with this all, and you would find that 10 is the second maximum. And again someone is stupid person come to you and said you have to find the third maximum. So again you would enter into this and you will say here answer, this is the third. Bro, this is the third, and now don't ask me fourth and fifth. So just for fun you can find any multiple maximum number into your array according to you. So this is all the thing that we are going to learn here. Okay, so the loop would be same for each okay, sorry for taking much time. So the loop only is same for all. I mean the code class, this is public class, and we are finding here max, so you can give your class name as maximum public static void main. You can write here its condition, and you're given a array of 7, 9, 10, 12, 13. Okay, you are given this array and you have to find first, second and third maximum number. So you will traverse into this all the array, and when it will end, then you have to tell me, because if you got the second maximum here, and suppose that there's few more steps like 14, 15, sorry, it should be 16 and 14, 11 and 12. So you had to find here, you had found 12 is here, so you have to return this value because it is the second max, because it is clearly written here that 12 is the second maximum. So why we should traverse till the end? Because it might be this any more elements who is greater than this, so that's why we have to traverse till the end of the array. Okay, so for this I have to take first, second, third container, so that after this loop, when I come back from our for loop, whenever our for loop breaks or we have traversed all the elements, then we should have some solid value, some our expected output. Okay, so here you can simply write first, because these are all the elements from integer type, so you can see here first equal to, you can take here 0, because initially you said that all first, second, third, fourth, or everything is 0, and if I will found something, then I will update this value. Suppose I will found 12, then I will update 12. Yeah, that's exactly that you are thinking right now. But what in case of negative number? Suppose -1, 2, -3, 4, -2. It is the maximum. And what is the second maximum? It would be -1. And you're taking here 0 as the base case. So this is the biggest mistake that most of the person does while writing the code. So you don't need to write here 0 or first number or anything. You have to write here the smallest number belongs from integer data type. You know, integer takes 4 byte and 1 byte equal to 8 bit. It will equal to 32 bit. And if you want to know how many numbers it can store, so it will store minus 2 to the power 31 2 to the power 31 plus 1, I think, if I'm not wrong. So you have to put the value here, the lowest. You are finding maximum, so you have to go up to the very basic level, or we can say that you have, if you are finding people who is we can say that who is taller than me. Suppose I am a person, I am going to find how many people are there who is taller than me. So I have to stand in that surface where that all the stands. Suppose I will stand into this chair, so I would be the tallest person among them. So I don't need to take that. I have to stand in the same first surface where those all the person are already stood. Okay. So you have to put there this value for lowest or maximum value. You have to write here value integer, then dot capital MIN VALUE value, capital integer dot min value. Okay. So by doing this, you would take the first element as the smallest value of this data type. Integer's minimum value, and minimum is what? Minus 2 to the power 13. So it would be applicable for those positive and negative values also. Okay. So in the similar way, I will take into second, third. Okay, and I will apply this loop for I equal to 0, I less than equal to n. Suppose it is given, and you take it, store its size into n. So array dot length, okay, less than n, I plus plus, and you will enter here. So you will simply check here, is there any value array of xi is greater than first max? Oh, it means you reached here and you have put lowest value, and you will say there here 7, which is greater than first value that you have put first, second, third and fourth. And there's one thing that one question that should be raised in your mind: why you are taking first? Why you not start from second, third? So the main thing that you have to find tallest, then after. Okay, that's why I'm taking first here. So if you will find here 7, so you will say that if there's some money on me, I mean I have 10 rupees and this my brothers. So if I am getting more, so I will give my 10 rupee to my younger sibling, and he will give their money to his sibling, elder sibling, I mean younger sibling. Okay, that's why if you got new value in first, so you have to put your first value into second. So it means second equal to first, and I mean we will start from third sibling, because third would get the value of second and second would get value of first, and then you will update first equal array of I. Okay, by doing this you would be able to find first, second, third. And then what if in case of repeating the value, suppose you find here 16, then 12 and 11 and 14, you will compare this first and you will found here 16 is the greatest, so you would put 12 as a second largest, 10 is as third largest, I mean third max. And if you will compare this thing, it will not hit this condition because it is not greater than 16, but it's greater than your second value. That's why we have to again check it. Okay, if array of I in case of another value greater than second, okay, and suppose that there comes 16, you will say array it is a 16 which is greater than first, but it is already your first number, so it should not be equal to your first number. That's why we will write here and it means those condition, if the both condition will hit, then only you will be able to go into this loop or this braces. So ARR of I should not equal to your first. Okay, and if you will find something, then you have to give the value of third, your old value, I mean value of second, and second would update. Okay, and what if case of third value, suppose here so 10, 12 or 16, 14, in case of here 13, it will check this, it will give to first and second, and before this there will be 12 as your third value, but here's 13, which is the actual answer, that you are finding here. So you will again check here, if is there any value ARR of I greater than third, and it should not be equal to this, and it should not be equal to first as well as second, then you have to put directly third value. You have to update your third value from value, and once the loop traverse till the end, it would be break, and because you have updated these all the values in your previous container, so there would be answer that you have updated, that you have find throughout this loop, throughout this mechanism. Okay, So just simply you have to return, you have to print s out. After this this loop, you have to write s out system.out println. You have to print first, then s out second, then third. If you are going to print here some words, or some, you can, if you want to add some sentences that would be helpful for new user to understand, new programmer to understand. So simply here, right here, this is the first Mac, this is the second Mac, this is the third Mac. That's all about first, second and third Macs. So that's all about this problem. By tomorrow we will learn something new, or we will approach LeetCode problem so that we can learn together, grow together. Thank you so much.